Yo, people, what's going on? Back again. Hold up.
Yeah, Rants has got me doing. Man's got me doing splits and that.
1 minute. Let me sort it out. There we go. Back again.
Man said half and half pizza.
Nah, because for flipping Aaron's not here, innit? And I think Dave must have set it to the 3-man thing, bruv.
I'm calm.
You know, like
you
that.
saying good?
Yeah, bruv. I'm alright, bruv. What are you telling me, bro?
Yeah, but I'm not even gonna lie. Your gym's paying off, boy.
But I'm trying, bruv. It's early. Early.
I remember when you started. I remember when you were chatting about it and you were doing the eating thing and that. But you know when you're doing it, yeah. Because obviously I've been a gym man for ages, but I haven't been for like a year. I need to get back on it. But you know when you can see someone's progress, you got to hail them up for it, man. Because you've been actually on it for a consistent
every day,
time.
bro. Every day.
We're down 7 days a week now.
Bruv, when I can, do you know what I'm saying? Most of the time, innit? Like, it's one of them.
Look at you leaning back, trying to show the people watching. Man said,
bro, I did it. Bro, don't get upset. Don't get upset, bro. I stay sitting like this. You might just get upset because man's wearing a hoodie in the summer, bro, because he's not ready. It's fine though, but we don't.
Back soon, back 2024, man.
You know the was there, like, but it's all right though, innit? 2024, my guy. But nah, big man thing though. Obviously, the number 7 has got everyone going crazy. Obviously, it's mad. It's funny. 2 out of my 3 Man United backdrops are number 7s, but that number's dead now. It's been dead,
bro. I'm gonna be real, yeah. I was on Saeed's show earlier, so I said do Saeed's show and yours on a Wednesday, yeah. And people are getting mad in the comments. People are even vexed on the show. Big up the guys that was on the show, but you know me. I say what I think. This 7 talks overhyped, man. This is just extra reaction. I feel like this is just another reason to try and kick off for no reason, really. The number 7's not been there since Ronaldo left, really. What, Cavani had it last. Then it was we've had Di Maria. Then we've had Memphis as well. We had Antonio Valencia, who was average for me in terms of the number 7, but obviously was a decent player when he came.
He was a good servant for the club.
He was a good servant, but bro,
number 7, innit?
Do you know what I'm saying? It weren't a number 7 like that. For me, Rants, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not bothered about it at all. I'm really not bothered about it at all. I want Mount to come in, do his business. 60 million. People are gonna moan. We'll talk about it more in depth anyway. But at the end of the day, the shirt's the shirt. The number 7 is simple like this for me. Yeah, you're either gonna give it to Mason Mount, and people ain't gonna like this, and you might not even like this, Rants. But the truth is, Mason Mount's the marquee signing of the summer. You lot don't want to hear the truth. That's the truth. 60 million on a number 8 midfielder. That is Ten Hag's marquee signing. He's the first signing through the door. He's wanted the number 8 for a while. He's been working on Mason Mount for a while. You guys know that I've said it a while back that the Mason Mount thing was coming. I knew it was kind of gonna land here. And the truth is now what? We're gonna get Onana, who's a keeper. We're gonna get potentially a striker who's not gonna be in Harry Kane, so it's not gonna be a Stars or us signing. And at the end of the day, we wanted a number 8, 60 million, giving him a number 7 shirt. It was either give him that shirt and try and prove himself and give him that added pressure that he might thrive on, or you don't give no one the number 7 shirt, Rants, and you wait until next summer and say, right, let's see if we get top 4. Let's see if we challenge for something, and then we get a proper winger in, which people say that's what a number 7 is, a winger, and we go from there. But the truth is, for me, if they don't like the signing, like my man's saying down there, that's cool. But I want him to come in, prove himself, giving him the number 7 shirt. I don't think that means too much now because the other players have not really delivered recently. And I think he might take that on and say, do you know, I'm 24 years of age. I want this move. I want to prove to the fans that I can do something. And I hope he can, because we've been hearing Garnacho shouts for the number 7 shirt. And, you know, he's done a few.
Yeah, that's horrendous, though. I've been saying that from the start.
You with me on this?
It's a joke.
See, I didn't think. Okay,
bro, listen, if Garnacho gets the number 7, the club's finished in the bin.
Bro, thank you. I didn't even know. See, me and Rants actually chat like this, and we haven't spoke about this before. I didn't know. I thought you might have said, you know what, I want to give it to Garnacho because he's flary, he's young, he's gonna thrive off it and, like, you know, show that Ronaldo attitude. But for me, Garnacho's not ready either. Garnacho needs to focus on actually becoming a starter in this team. Garnacho's not a starter yet. Rashford's the starter on the left. How can you give the number 7 shirt to a 19-year-old who's not even a starter yet? It's silly,
to an impact sub. That's what he is. He's an impact sub. The fact man we're talking about number 7 for him was funny, bro. Man is an impact substitute.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he is. And that's what he will be for as long as he is whatever he is, bruv, while he's still here. You know what I'm saying?
What's he going to do? So people are going to say he's either got for Garnacho to become a main man in this team.
It's not happening, bro. It's not.
He's got to take he's
got to take Rashford's spot.
Rashford, he's got to take the spot.
Not happening. What man's going to bench Rashford? Absolutely not. You know that it's just not happening, bro. Unless he learns to like playing on the right hand side, there's absolutely no.
That's not happening either.
And even then, man has to, bruv, has to take Anthony out of the team, bro, who the manager signed. So that's not going to happen. He's going to be a squad player at very best at this team. So giving him the 7 makes no sense. However, the thing I don't like about Mount having the 7, is that it's like when you go to a rave, you don't draw your gal early, blood, for the night, blood. You have to wait and see who else comes in, bro.
Yeah,
who else talent is there, bro. Even if you see a nice thing, you keep your eye on her, but you don't get cuffed at the beginning of the night. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the nice things might pull up later. They might have been coming from drink somewhere else. And then what? You're already cuffed, bro. That's mad. Man, them don't get cuffed at the beginning of the night. Bro.
But what about if I flip it? My man might have been preying this thing for a while, and then he's got the moment, and he said, "You know what? I'm going all in. I'm not even doing the conversating or waiting till anyone comes. This is my plan A. I've been eyeing you up for a few months, and she's there in front of you. You're not going to say, you're not going to say, nah. You're not going to say to her, nah. All right, man, them, let's get a table and wait.
Yeah, but if she's mid though, next man. Do you know what I'm saying? Because this is not elite. This is not elite blood. Do you know what I'm saying? This is not
to you, Rants. To you,
bruv, it's not a 10 to anyone, bruv. Like United are bluffing if they think this is a 10. Because if
it might be a 10,
then
it
what
might be a 10 to 10 hog.
It's not a 10 to 10 hog. Because if it was a 10 to 10 hog, then what are other guys, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I just
nah. This is the thing though, Rants. It's not about other guy. We might say we like a Barella. We might say that we wanted I'm trying to think of another box to box, like a Bellingham, for example, or De Jong, who can even sort of do that role or whatever. Yeah.
But forget the role. I'm talking about players all around football.
Yeah, I hear that, and I have to agree with obviously
number 7. Now that number 7's gone.
But you tell me how many. You tell me how many number 10s there are.
No, but I'm saying getting a world-class player, the number 7 was something that you could offer someone. Now that's not there no more. That's off the table now, bro. We snookered ourselves at the start of the window.
Nah, because we were not going to go and get a big bad man at the rest of the window anyway. Ten Hag knows, right? So for me, Ten Hag knows. Let me kick back. Let me get confident. It's going to be a good show. I can tell already. Because Ten Hag knows that he wanted Mason Mount. That's his main signing. So Ten Hag has now got his main signing in terms of that midfield. He knows he's not going to get a Harry Kane, who I'm not saying he would wear number 7, but he's not going to get an Mbappe or Vinicius or anyone that's going to really probably come in and take that number 7 this summer. So he said, right, I've got Mason Mount. I could give him 19, obviously Varane's that right now. But he said, Mason Mount, I'm going to give you this shirt, maybe as a way to say, you know what, I want you to come to this club, and this is how important you can be. Mason Mount,
but that's crazy though. That's crazy.
The only other option is, is that
what's going on? All right, cool.
Yeah, the only other option is that you don't give the number 7 shirt to anyone until next summer, like I said.
But that's what I said. I'm not giving it to anyone because, bro, like that's crazy. Do you know what I mean? Like that, bro. Nah, man, I can't lie. That's like giving some mid-ting like your mum's engagement ring and that. You know?
You're nice. It's not that way,
bro. No, the number 7 shirt is meant to be sacred.
Rants. We had Cavani.
I know.
Coming and wearing. I know. The number 7 shirt doesn't mean that much anymore. It doesn't
mean what it used to mean. But bro, if we're supposed to be moving like a serious club, we got to start to bring standards back to the club.
And I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I know Aaron's gonna come in, right? But Ten Hag, like I said to you already, what we think is a 10 out of 10 signing or a 10 out of 10 player to wear the number 7 shirt. We might have a different view to Ten Hag. At the end of the day, I'm not coming in to just ride Ten Hag, but I'm trying to be reasonable in my head to think, okay, this is Ten Hag's main signing. So he might view him as a 10 out of 10 in terms of being that number 8 and what he can get out of him. He might be Ten Hag's main man next season. So he said, right, yo, number 7 shirt, come in. You got a pressure on you, prove a point, ride it. And Mason Mount might be there in the dressing room or in the meeting room saying, do you know what? I know that I've got 2 times player of the year at Chelsea. I've won the Champions League. Let me come here at 24 and try and prove a point. Give me that shirt. If he's got that attitude and I'm in there on a fly on the wall and he's like, give me that shirt. I want to show you. Cool. I want someone with that attitude, not someone who's just going to bop in because Cavani and Di Maria and all that are them type of players. And then they can say, yo, give me the number 7. So I think this number, I'll be real with you. This number thing is just something to get another cricket ball and just smack it for 6 for no reason. It's not that deep. For me, it's not that deep anymore, this number 7 thing. And you know what, If, we had got Holland through, if we had Onana, if we had an Amrabat, just say we had them 3 players come through.
If we get them as well.
Hear me quickly. and Mason Mount was the 4th signing through the door, and then he got number 7. I don't think people are complaining because they've already got all these other players in.
They're complaining less,
signing, bro.
But he still shouldn't get the 7 anyway. But I hear that. But it's like this youth wants to be David Beckham so bad, innit? Like that's what it is. It's the image rights thing. He's gonna want to start taking free kicks now, bro. Watch. I swear down, bro. This Brer wants to be Beckham so badly, bro.
I swear there's like a video of him when he was a kid and he was like, oh, I'm going to hit the ball like Ronaldo. And then he done the whole knuckleball thing.
I'm telling you.
When he was at Chelsea, when he was a kid.
I'm just glad this shirt ain't got a collar. You know them ones there because, bro, this is just what it is. This guy thinks he's Bex, bruv. This is just what it is. The whole image thing and all of this, bruv. He's a Spice Boy, blood. That's what he is. And he wants to try and boy ting at my football club. I'm not here for it, bro.
I'm with Ty on this one. I think the number 7 shirt for me doesn't really mean that much anymore because there's so many guys that didn't deserve it that had it. You know, Cavani, Memphis, Di Maria. And I know Memphis and Di Maria, when they first got it, you were like, yeah, this is the perfect number. But ultimately, it didn't work out. So we look back at these two and think, yeah, you shouldn't have had it. Cavani, Memphis, Alexis as well. Like, better man have had it, and it's just not worked out. So for me, yeah, I was a bit surprised when I saw it because for me, the logical thing would have been to let Varane get the 4 because he had the 19 before, give Mount the 19, and then the 7 stays vacant. I don't even agree with giving Garnacho the 7. I think it's way too early.
No, that's wild. I thought it was too early to give Mason the 11. It was too early to give Rashford the 10. Do you know?
Oh, yeah. Mason and Rashford as well. Yeah.
It's too early. You know them ones. United, but all they care about is shirt sales. This is the problem. They don't care about the actual football, bro. These men just care about new shirt number so we can get more money out the fans. That's all these men care about. These men are criminals. And that's why it's like, if we're gonna uphold the standards, of this club, we can't settle for bullshit like that, bro. I can't lie. Like, I just feel like we snookered ourselves because say the takeover comes over in time, certain we can't get no more. What shirt number are we gonna give them? Because bro, that's
true, you know.
Elite players.
Yeah, but that's
their number is part of their
12-month thing, Rants. That's a 12-month thing.
But Mount. Nah, bro, no, but we don't know that. We do not know that. One thing we do know is that even if, for instance, next year, like an Mbappe was available or a Neymar is available or something crazy like that, bro. Rashford's 10 is his, so that's cool.
Yeah, Rashford ain't giving that away.
The 7 was the shirt, and you've given it to Mason Mount. It's like,
but
bro,
you even said it yourself, though. You said something crazy, like an Mbappe, like a Neymar. We're talking about players that are the top of the world rankings, if you want to talk that.
And those are the players, that we should be having an eye on, bro. It's just like before, remember when that flipping Mr. Bean first came in Woodward, bro, and he even said, if signings like that become available, there'll always be money for those kind of players, innit? That was the chat he was talking. That was the smoke he was on. We're Man United, bro. It don't matter what's going on, If these players become available, we should be in the conversation and we should have something to offer them. Now, for the first time in a long time, we actually have Champions League football to offer these players, but we got no shirt because we gave it to fucking Mason Mount, bruv. Come on, bro. I'm sorry, bruv. At the start of the window.
I disagree.
Why didn't we just wait? Why didn't we just wait? Why didn't we just wait until the end of the window? And if nothing else come, then gave him the 7.
Because the truth is, because the truth is, there's no big hitter coming through the window this window,
bro.
You got to face the reality, bro. We can dream about these big men. I'm telling you now, people don't like it. Mason Mount is Ten Hag's marquee man. Whether people rate Mount or this or that, he wants the number 8. He wanted him 60 million. We know we're not going to get a big man striker. It's going to be like a Holland or something like that. We know Onana's the goalkeeper. That's different. Yeah, but I'd rather Mount have the 7 over him. I don't care. I'd rather Mount have the 7 over him.
See, I'd rather the number 7, goes to my striker than goes to...
Wait, who?
Bruv, listen.
I said Rasmus Højlund. No, Mount
I would rather give the 7 shirt to a man that's gonna bang goals, than give it to Roadrunner, blood. I would 100% rather that, bruv. Why am I giving the number 7 to a fucking centre mid, bruv? That even make
this is what
I'd rather give my 7 to a striker, bro. At least, bruv, at least it evokes some emotion, bro. That there's nothing exciting about Mason Mount, running around, bruv, like running around doing nothing, like in the 7.
So what you're telling me that you think already he's going to be a bad signing? Before
I'm not saying he's going to be a bad signing. I'm going to say, bro, like it is extremely underwhelming, bruv. Like there's nothing exciting about the thought of Mason Mount playing for Manchester United, bruv. I've seen the best of him at Chelsea and the worst of him at Chelsea. And the best of him at Chelsea, he was good and still not someone I wanted. You know them ones. And when I say good, I mean good. Not great, not exciting, just good. You know, like that.
Yeah, but managers like Ten Hag have come in already and shown to us players like Wan-Bissaka that we thought won't be that good on the ball have improved. Diogo Dalot has improved. Marcus Rashford coming off the deadest season he's had in his career, and he's improved. Why can't he? I
don't think these men.
No, hear me. Why can't he get Mason Mount back to his best and do him better? You tell me why he can't do that.
Bro, you know what it is, yeah? I think there's a big illusion around certain men improving, blood. I don't believe a lot of these men have improved. I believe, yeah, that the system around them, yeah, has hidden their flaws more. They haven't improved. Wan-Bissaka's not improved, blood. He's not better on the ball now. He's
not.
Let me land, bro, and close your mouth, blood. Come on, just start. Nah, listen. Wan-Bissaka, yeah, has always, looked awkward. He still looks awkward. His ball retention's always been decent, bro. It's always been decent. He still can't cross. He still don't go down the outside. Because he's playing inverted now, it looks better. Because he's not going down the outside. Our expectations of Wan-Bissaka under the previous manager was to get down the outside, provide width, put crosses in. Yes or no?
It's to be an overall.
No. When we were attacking,
yeah,
were we not expecting him to go down the outside and put crosses in? Yes or no? Was that?
Yeah, when have we ever had a striker? When have we ever had a striker or person that's headed?
Hey, bro, answer the question and stop answer. Don't answer a question with a question, bro.
No, the answer is not Wan-Bissaka just to get down the right hand side and cross.
On the previous managers, the main fucking criticism of Wan-Bissaka was he can't cross, he can't get down the outside. That was it. No one said he couldn't tackle because we know
people were talking about his passing coming like the Chris Smalling feet.
Bruv, Chris Smalling is a centre.
No, but the reality is, we did always say
Wan-Bissaka has actually improved in terms of his passing.
Bruv, in the final third, Wan-Bissaka still.
If I told you 6 months ago that Ten Hag's going to have Wan-Bissaka coming into that sort of midfield area and doing little 1-2 with Sancho, looking tidy at Old Trafford.
But there you go. So now you're saying that he's inverting, bruv. No one said that he couldn't invert before.
No, but you just said Wan-Bissaka did not improve under Ten Hag.
He has not. Bruv, as a footballer, he's not better. He's just playing more in a system that suits his skill set. He's not better, bro. He's still.
I think when it comes to the whole, inverting,
he's ineffective, bro. In the final
third. So, Rants, if I said to you yes or no, has Wan-Bissaka improved last year? You would say no.
He looks better. He hasn't improved.
Yeah. Why? You're asking a question. Like, would you say yes or no? Wan-Bissaka has improved under Ten Hag.
No, he has not improved as a footballer, bro. You're asking a different question, bro.
I think when it comes to the whole inverting stuff, yes, he's been very good at it, because one thing we've praised him for in the last months is, oh, look how he comes inside and look how he gets away in tight spaces. However, for what we initially bought him for, which was get around the outside when we attack, crossing, because we live in a generation where fullbacks contributions to the game now is more than 60%. What we bought him for is not what we're seeing. I still think he struggles to get past this man. Put in regular crosses, and fullbacks nowadays, they put in an average of 5, 7, maybe 5, between 5 and 10 crosses per game. I still struggle to see that with Wan-Bissaka.
He's probably not putting in one, bruv. You know,
see what I mean? And that's one thing we've always been critical of.
I definitely agree on that.
Bro, there's a difference between looking better, and being better and getting better. His crosses still are shit. He's still ineffective in the final third, bro. So at the end of the day, yes, he looks better he looks more comfortable in the system. He looks more comfortable. I wouldn't say that he's a better footballer, because still on the ball, there's still no end product. There's none. And like he said, in the modern game, fullbacks are contributing massively, bro. When you look at the biggest teams in the game,
I agree with that.
Their fullbacks are some of the most important players in our team. When we're attacking and we got Wan-Bissaka, that right hand side.
You know what
doing
though, but I can agree
Ain't
with you
doing
on that.
nothing,
In terms
bro.
of beating his man, in terms of the crossing, he has.
Well
still
then,
got-
so for you
he's
to
still
say
got
that
them
he's
struggles. In terms-
improved, he hasn't
in terms
improved.
of improvement, I think as an overall footballer, in terms of him, he has improved from what we've seen in the last 2 years. It
I
doesn't
just
mean
think he's more comfortable
it
in the
doesn't mean I can
system.
sit here and say to you, oh, Wan-Bissaka is going to be the solution for the next 2, 3, or 4 years. I think Man United can definitely still upgrade on Dalot and Wan-Bissaka in terms of the right back position. Period. However, do I think he's improved? Yeah, but to be fair, that's not the biggest of our problems. I know we're talking about the Mason
No,
Mount.
I know what you're saying, but what I'm saying is improving, is adding something to your game that you never previously had. That's what improving is. I ain't seen him do anything that he's never been able to do, bro. Like, bro, man, it's very seldom that Brez his age, improve drastically in football, bro. They don't improve drastically, bro. Like, improving for me would be, oh shit, he can cross now. He still can't cross.
It depends. Yeah, see, everyone. I don't look at it just at crossing. I think his link up play and the way he's advanced.
Yeah, but that wasn't demanded of him before, so we can't say that.
We can't say that he's before.
No, but bro, we can't say he's improved.
Demanded it.
I understand, but what I'm saying is, you can't say that he's improved, at playing a position, or playing a role that you've never seen him play before, bro. Because he had that in his locker. He had that in his locker already. It's just that we're seeing a different side to him. Seeing a different side to a player, and them improving is not the same thing. It's not the same thing at all, bro.
It'll be interesting to see what he does this season, because the thing is,
my guess is nothing. You know, the ones there. Like, and to be honest, we're saying that he's improved, but bro, the level was on the floor, bro. Man was saying we need to get rid of him. Man was saying he was shit. Man call him a break dancer and that. So now all of a sudden he's retaining possession. He's gone past 1 or 2 man in midfield, and all of a sudden everyone's like, oh my god. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But bro, man could always do that. But the problem is, what we brought you in to do, you're still not doing it. You're still not contributing in the final third. Do you know what I'm saying? You're still getting caught under crosses at the back post. Like, your reading of the game is not good. Like, he's a reactive defender, bro. So in an attacking team that monopolizes possession, he's a hindrance, bruv. He's not an asset. If you're playing in a team that wants to keep the ball, he's the worst kind of right back. The worst kind, bro. I don't think
he's the worst right in terms of retention and stuff. He's quite solid on the ball. To be fair, he don't really lose it. If I'm
but it's not just that, because when you're building,
what about the progressive side of things?
Of course, because when you're building, you need him to be a threat at the other end. Okay, bro. That's why when man say Trent can't defend, he can't defend, but his output
contributes massively.
His output will always be a lot higher, bro, because the things that he is good at is more important in the modern game, bro. This isn't the 90s. I'd actually
say, though, when you look at Wan-Bissaka compared to Dalot, who I think Dalot is more sort of a Ten Hag right back. I'm not saying he's elite, but he's more of a Ten Hag style right back. When I watched United this season, I went to Old Trafford even enough times. Wan-Bissaka had a better combination play and retention in terms of the final third with Anthony and Sancho on the right. So I'm actually expecting Dalot to now step up, because he was the type of right back in the first 4 months of the season. I would say, you're in the top 5 right backs in Europe at the moment, because his first 4 months under Ten Hag was brilliant. And then he went to the World Cup, had that injury, and he never come back the same. And Wan-Bissaka kind of taken over the spot. But I don't think either are elite. However, in terms of the combination play and the link up, Wan-Bissaka's got a much better relationship with the wingers than what Dalot has so far. So
that's fine. He can have that relationship, but the output, especially this season,
that's what we can look at the output. Now we can see, Aaron, what he does this season on that.
No, but I think that's very short-sighted, because before Dalot got injured, remember, my man sat Cancelo down, and took his spot for Portugal, and then he was balling for Man United. He got injured. When he came back, he looked off the pace.
Dalot was brilliant that first half of the season.
But let's not forget what he was doing in the first half of the season. Like that. Like, he was off the pace when he came back, but Dalot was inverting, putting in crosses with his left foot, getting assists. Do you know what I mean? Breaking lines with passes, which Wan-Bissaka can't do. Do you know what I'm saying? So the line breaking passes from the back into the midfield or into the striker, bro, he was doing more, and Dalot still got a lot of improvement to do. So the way I see it,
who would you say right back you're starting right now?
Dalot, 100%.
Yeah, for me
if you want to play progressive football, you have to play Dalot. Wan-Bissaka is that right back here. He's an insurance right back, just in case shit happens right back. Like that. How many of you man got insurance on your mobile phone? You man are out here, bro. No insurance, B. Like that.
I would say
what it is.
I would say Wan-Bissaka should be treated, not compared, because I know people in comments are going to say I'm comparing, but Wan-Bissaka should be treated like a Kyle Walker. You know, Kyle Walker's like
Fixture
recently,
proof.
especially
Play
in the last
certain
month,
games.
he played in the game against Real Madrid because Pep knew Vinicius on that
Vinny.
left-hand side is a danger. So
Insurance.
I can't take the risk of playing Akanji because Akanji is going to get smoked. So I need to play Walker. I think Wan-Bissaka should get treated as such as well. If we play in the Champions League and we get, I don't know, Real Madrid, and he's up against Vinicius, yes, it's going to be a threat, but at least you know that Wan-Bissaka can hold him down for the whole game. Do you see what I mean? Oh, you get them likes up as well, people. Let's
get them lights up. Look at it. 33 minutes in, and we're arguing. And me and Rants going back and forth already. So, and Aaron's playing judge right now.
No, 100%. Now this is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is.
What are we
man.
thinking about this Mount thing? Do you feel like, and this is honestly in your heart of hearts, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you feel like Man United fans are going over the top in terms of before he's even kicked a ball yet? Because I'm coming on the balance thing of I want to see what he can do. I know when a good mount is a good mount, yeah. In terms of him playing number 8, I think that Ten Hag's plan is to do what Onana did in the Champions League final. If you watched that against City, it was getting the ball at the edge of the box and he was fizzing it through the midfield, like beating the first City press, and it was like getting Barella, whoever it is, on the half turn and running at them. If you can get Mount in them areas to his strengths, I do think there's something that he can do with it. Like, do you think a lot of Man United fans are just looking at it naive because it's 60 million and because he had a bad season? Like, he hasn't even kicked a ball. And now I feel like some man have given up on him. And I feel like that's why I'm riding from a bit more. It's like if you man were getting slated or whatever, and I'm like, nah, these men are calm. I'm backing them. Like, these are my boys. They're blessed. I'm gonna want you to do well more because everyone's on you. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I hear that. But I feel like I think fans are allowed to uphold standards, innit? Like, we've watched this guy struggle in a team that didn't finish in the top half of the table.
Everyone struggled apart from Enzo.
Yeah, but you say that, but bro, like, it's like the kind of player he is, he's not meant to be struggling so clearly because he's a marathon man anyway. So it's one of them ones where he's almost a back foot player, innit? Running around doing the ugly stuff, doing the hard yards, like Flawless says, innit? And it's like, man, weren't seeing the hard yards, B. Like, we weren't seeing it, bro. And it's like, for 60 mil and the number 7 and Manchester United, bro, we shouldn't be going down levels to be signing players, bro. I don't believe that we should be going to the bottom half of the table to be signing players, bro. Like, signing players that aren't important to the other team. They want, brother, it wasn't even a battle to get him, bro. They didn't want him. You know, it's not like we snatched him
Liverpool
from
wanted him, but he just said he wants United.
I know that, but it's because he wanted United for the Spice Boy thing because he thinks he's Beckham. I told man already. It's like it's not like we stole him under Chelsea's nose and he ran down his contract and it's a Sol Campbell thing. Like, bro, they didn't want him. You know, like that. No one at Chelsea's crying that he's gone, bro. And to me, that symbolizes bad business for us because when you get a player from a rival, they're meant to be heartbroken, bro. You know what I mean? Look when we took Van Persie from Arsenal, bro. Them man were crying. Like, bro, we take him out from Chelsea and these man don't give a shit. Do you understand? That's crazy. You know, like that. That's like you go and take a man's girl, but the man's like, all right, cool, say less, man. You know that was there, bro. If you go and take a man's girl, the man's like, yeah, bro, enjoy that, fam. You know what I mean? You're thinking there's something wrong with that, you know.
That's a great analogy. That's a great analogy.
Wrong with that girl, blood. If you ever take a man's girl, a man wishes you all the best in that. Nah, it's crazy. Nah, bro, that girl's setting cars on fire in that when you see them.
I just think the whole Mount signing, I think for me, obviously, I was joking around on social media, calling him Maybach Mount and all of them things, but I think it's just very underwhelming. I'm still very skeptical. I want him to do well. Obviously, he's signed now, so I don't want to wish him bad. I just don't know if it's going to work out. And especially, and I know I said that the number 7 shirt doesn't have any significance anymore, but now that he's got it, to certain fans, that number 7 shirt is holy, bro. Like, once you wear that, you have to be the best from day one. And there will be certain fans that will get onto him if he has a bad first 10 games. They will get onto him immediately because that number 7 shirt, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, do
you think then what, Aaron? Are you saying that like it's unnecessary added pressure?
I think it is, yeah. I think it is, especially amongst us Manchester United fans. To other fans, number 7 might not mean much. But especially, bro, the people that go to Old Trafford week in, week out, go to the away games, that number 7 shirt means something to them. Do you know what I mean? So the fact that he's got it now, they're going to look at him like, bro, if we play, let's say we play a game and it's 0-0, we struggle to score, bruv. The first man people are going to look at is like, yo, Mount, do something. That's the guy they're going to look at. And can he be that guy? I don't know. I honestly don't. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if he's going to be...
I do know if he... The answer is no, because he's not built like that. And that's fine. No one at this club is built like that. No one. Do you know what I mean? Because the players at this club are not really good enough. Like, the only players, like, in big moments, I trust is Cass, blood. That's it. In big moments.
I can't lie. Cass and Lisandro.
To get the clutch goals, though. You know what I mean? Like, Casemiro, bro, with the overhead kick, bro, the other game, bro. Like, when it matters, this brother just... Bro... I would even would have been happier if we went and we got like a holding midfielder and released Cass a bit higher up the park, bro, because he's dangerous, blood, in attacking areas, bro.
Yeah, like now when we got set pieces, I get excited now because I know if Cass gets at the end of it, it's a goal or it's a chance.
Yeah. He's a big threat.
There used to be times where, bro, we had set pieces and we used to go, set piece, because we know nothing's happening. Now we've got set pieces and we get excited because Cass is there to score. Now with Mount in the team. And this is why I said I struggle. I'm not saying he's overly crap. I'm just saying, I struggle to see one thing that he's very good at. Because if there's one thing that you're good at, fair enough, innit? Because what's my man from Southampton? James Ward-Prowse here, fam. When you get that free kick, you just know. And that's that one thing he's good at. And that's what I struggle to see with Mount. And every time I ask people what he's good at, people give me the off the ball stuff. Off the ball. Yeah, that's fine, but what can you do on the ball? Because if there's one thing that we struggled with this whole season, it's ball retention, losing the ball stupidly, losing the ball too quickly, too afraid to hold it for like a minute or two, just knock it around. You always want to go long. Do you see what I mean? With these problems, we don't need another player that struggles on the ball. So this is where I struggle to see what Ten Hag wants to do. And I've seen the video, the little footage of when Mount signed, then he shook hands and he was like, he pointed on his chest and he was like, I want you to be a very important player in this squad.
Is that what Ten Hag did?
Yeah, he did. There's the clip online, isn't it? You can see it.
I'm glad I didn't see that, bro, because that'd have broke my heart, blood.
He was like, he said, I want you to be a
bro. The fact that he's excited about
Rants, this is what I'm telling you. This is his guy, you know.
This guy.
I don't know what Ten Hag. I don't know what Eric sees. Crazy. I want to see.
You know what it is. You know what it is. Like, I don't think Mount. I agree with. You know what? I actually agree with. I don't think like Mount exactly excels at anything. But then again, the same thing. You know, Barella. I think he's a good player. But if you said to me, what does he actually excel at? I wouldn't be able to really give you anything. I think them type of players, they're just like they're rounded.
I get that, but bro, like, bro, listen, but bro, that's how I felt about Jay Lings, bro. You know them ones there, bro.
Yep.
And it's one of them ones where, like, I was fucking with Jay Lings for the most, bro. Like, I didn't want us to get rid of him, bro. Like, I saw the qualities that Jesse Lingard had, but I would never buy him. You know what was there? But we had him. We had him in the squad, Like, he could play in the 10, he could play out wide, he could play in the 8, bro. Good ball retention. Do you know what I'm saying? Good energy.
I think man will help us a lot in like. In terms of the transitions, getting the ball
Lingard probably had better ball retention than him, bro. Like,
I feel like he was a very good ball carrier as well.
Yeah, Lingard was a great ball carrier.
I think Mount can ball carry though. I think Mount can play some good passes. I think he's good on the half turn. And what I think he does is that, like, the way his brain works, I think he actually is very intelligent with his brain, like in terms of the positions he picks up, the little 1-2s. And what I'm hoping to see from Mason Mount, which I don't think a lot of the players really are on that wavelength. Sancho's like it. Martial is like it, but you know what they've been like this season. Injuries are not a form. But I feel like in terms of Mason Mount and that, they're the type of players that will help the other players also get better. And I feel like that's what Ten Hag wants. The other players around to get better, especially in the number 8 in that middle position.
I hope so, because that's what Bruno's supposed to do. And I hope that Mount is the more advanced of the two 8s. Because I'd rather he's closer to goal, because I
feel like I trust Mount, to be fair, more than Bruno.
He's tidier on the ball, brother. I trust him more to link up with other people
as well.
I do. I trust him better. Mount can finish as well, like proper.
Yeah, Mount actually picks a corner and he'll whip it in.
Like he'll hit it. Like, I feel like
the thing with Bruno is when it comes to finishing, the difference between Bruno and Mount is Mount will pick a corner and he'll finish, and most times he'll always use the inside of his foot. Bruno just lashes out at it, bro. He just puts his foot through it, and that's it, bro. You know what I mean? Bro,
and do you know what, though? Do you know what, Aaron, as well, though? Thinking about it, when we had a few of them injuries towards the back end of last season, when we played Casemiro and we played Bruno a little bit deeper, I felt like I saw a different Bruno who's playing nice balls over the top. He was retaining the ball because it's like he knew he couldn't be losing it.
But that's exactly it, bro. Like, he stripped his game all the way back and simplified when he was playing deeper.
We've shown us that he could do it.
And that was a Bruno, that I could accept, because I even said from the moment he came to this club, I said, this brother is not a number 10 in it. Everyone was saying, he's an 8, he's an 8. He's not a 10. How can you be a 10 if you can't play on the half turn, bro? You ain't got no weight or pass or nothing, bro. Like, man, if you just want to be slapping the ball over the top and hoping for the best, play a bit deeper, because then you got a little bit more margin for error with the passes, like that. And it's like,
you think this is what 10? Do you think he's gonna play it like 2?
I think he plays. I think he plays the deeper role. I think he plays the deeper role next season, a more cautious role. Yeah, and I think that suits the team better when he does less risky, stupid things. Like that.
Yeah, so he still does work hard in there, so he can still tackle. He can still do a few of the doggy things that we need.
He still does all the ugly stuff and all the running. Do you know what I'm saying? But him and Mason together, that's not like ball retention's at an all-time 0. Like that. It's not an all-time 0, bruv. So the thing is, we need to become very, very ruthless in the attacking third, because we're not going to be a team that's going to be wearing teams down constantly.
It's a tennis thing. It's a tennis thing.
It is that. It's literally end-to-end stuff, bro. And we just got to make sure that when we get our chance to attack, that we're clinical. And at the moment, I don't see where the goals are coming from, because apart from Marcus Rashford, in attacking areas, we're struggling for goals.
But this is where the choice of Erik ten Hag's choice of a striker is going to be crucial. Obviously, Højlund is coming in, and I read today that we might try and go for, or try and make a late bid for Harry Kane towards the end of the window if he decides not to go to Bayern Munich. So at this point, with the choice of strikers that's out there, I'll take a Harry Kane, man. I can't lie. I'll take him.
Because we can't even sit here and openly say, Højlund's coming in and he's bagging 20. It's kind of like we're signing him while he's on the way up. It's like we're gonna then basically United fans are still gonna then put pressure on him, Aaron and Rants, to say, you come in and score 25, but he's not. He scored like 8 goals for Atlanta last year. Yes, his all-round game might be decent, but you lot be realistic. He scored 8 for Atalanta. Like, there's no footage for me or any reason for me to think he's going to come in and just bag 20 or 25 straight away. It doesn't mean, by the way, people in the comments, he's not a good player. What we're saying is Kane comes in and scores 25 and you know it.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Like, fam, bro, if man can score 30 goals in an absolute horrible Tottenham team, he can definitely score 25 for us. 100%.
Oh, yeah. It goes without saying, bro, but this is the thing. If Kane is still in the country towards the end of the window, because
we need to go for him.
There's talks that Bayern, obviously, there's talks that he wants to leave Spurs, obviously. Bayern want him, but I don't know how much they're willing to spend, but it's probably not as much as what Tottenham want. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why Tottenham have told them he's not for sale, because they know that they're not willing to go to the levels that they're not going to sell him for less than 100 million to anyone. So,
but that makes sense then, because it makes sense why Bayern, because obviously every club has like their chief negotiator in it. At Bayern Munich, there was a chief negotiator in charge of the whole Kane deal. Obviously, the first bit got rejected. Bayern were like, nah. And immediately now flipping, what's his name? Rummenigge's in charge of the deal now. Him and Hoeneß have been put in charge of the deal. Now you can imagine, bro, if these two legends come and talk to you, and bro, and if they add Beckenbauer to the group chat, it's a wrap. Do you know what I mean? I've said it all along. If them three take charge of this deal, Harry Kane.
I'm hearing that Harry Kane. Obviously, I don't know whether it matters or not, but I know obviously he's got a youth on the way. But he's building a yard.
That motherfucker's always got a youth on the way.
He's building a new crib for the youth.
Wait, did he not buy a house in Cobham or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's building a yard 15 minutes away.
Oh, okay, he's building. Okay, cool.
So, like, are you gonna build it to then just say, "Yo, I'm going to Germany and me rent it out"? Mumsy living there for a bit. I don't know.
You know what I mean? Could be. You never know.
So, I personally don't see Kane going to Bayern Munich. I just feel like he's in a kind of lose-lose situation because he stays at Spurs, don't win nothing. He goes to Bayern, probably wins the Bundesliga, but everyone will say, yeah, but everyone I could go to Bayern and win the Bundesliga. I could throw me up front. Honestly, I'm not joking. I'm not trying to be naive, but if you throw me up front at Bayern, I've got Sane and Gnabry fizzing it across the box, I'm sure I can get 15 league goals for Bayern. I'm not joking. Now, Aaron, I believe
and like Ty in the Bundesliga.
Honestly,
no, I hear you.
Tyrone Remy, I will throw it back. Like I believe. I believe.
No, I believe.
Like, all of us can play football. If we were getting the chances they were getting over the season, we would score. And I think people would just say to Kane, "You're taking the easy way out by going to Bayern because you're obviously going to win a trophy, but you're expected to win a trophy."
Yeah, so but this is what I said. I think that if he wins trophies at Bayern, yeah, people aren't going to rate it. You know, like that. It's not rated because it's like Bayern win trophies every year. Whether you're there or not, they was going to win it anyway.
To go there. The only way he cements himself is if he goes there and brings the Champions League
and breaks the goal scoring record in the league or something like that.
Yeah, bro. If he goes to Bayern, yeah, because if he goes to Bayern, I think the goal scoring record is 40 goals in the Bundesliga. Lewandowski broke it, and he broke Gerd Muller's record. If he goes there and scores 41, then people are going to say, yeah. And like Ty said, he has to win the Champions League. If he goes there and wins the champs, say less. Say less.
100%. Oi, big up Yusuf for the super chat. Pep learned after his first season, secret of succeeding in England is winning or retaining the second ball. Something our current midfield is awful at. Give Mount a chance. Hope we sign Amrabat. Listen, I definitely hope that we sign another midfielder because we need the reinforcements. Like, that's not enough. Mount's not enough. If we do get the Amrabat noise is so loud, I don't know. It's sounding like that's what we're doing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a player
that would make the Mount signing so much better, Rants.
He's a player that I rate, innit? He's a player that I rate. Do you know what I'm saying? That's that kind of footballer. That's a bit of my kind of football there if he comes in. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they're saying he's Dutch Moroccan and that, but bro, he's cold, isn't he? He's cold.
He played for Ten Hag, I think. Like,
yeah, he did.
Yeah, played for Ten Hag at Utrecht.
Yeah, the usual fucking story, innit? Played for Ten Hag somewhere, blood.
He played for all the Holland youth teams, and he switched allegiances just as he was about to play for the first team, and he chose for Morocco, innit? So. He's a baller, man. That World Cup for me was enough to convince me. If Man United was ever to go in for a DM, it has to be Amrabat.
For the price before
we were even linked with. Sorry,
30 million as well for like in today's age.
That's a steal,
in
man.
His prime.
That's a steal, and you know them Italian teams will take that because they don't need much money. They'll take that 30 mil. They'll take it.
That would make me feel better because then I'll be like, right, I literally said this is what I was saying on Saeed's show as well. You look at Liverpool, right? Osman knew doesn't take a goose to work out they needed 3 midfielders. They've already got Szoboszlai, who's like the attacking. They've got the McAllister, who's kind of like that 8, if you could say, for them.
And then they want Lavia as well, don't they?
Lavia, yeah.
Yeah, bro. And if they get Lavia, like, that's the 3 like in every.
If they get the 3, they'll challenge for the title.
Ooh, I think Liverpool get a midfielder. I think they could challenge,
Yeah, if they get Lavia, they challenge for the title.
Yeah, bro, I'm with you. I said it. And if they get a centre-back, they're definitely 100% even more so because they're the only 2 they need now because the attack's fine. But I'm saying if you look at Man United and look at Liverpool, you could say with Fred or McTominay leaving, we basically need like 3 midfielders. Now, if Mount was one of them, cool, he can play like that sort of 8-10 role. If we get Amrabat, who can play 6, but also, you know, he's a physical specimen. He runs, but also that Fiorentina coach where he plays at in Italy, I think they're in the top 3 possession-based teams in Serie A. He can keep the ball ticking over. He actually plays football. He's not just a physical Moroccan specimen that people think. He can actually keep the ball ticking over. So for me, if we get Amrabat and Mount, and that was the only 2, at least we've done a bit of a Liverpool in terms of we've revamped the midfield by getting one forward type of player and someone who's solid, physical. And when Casemiro's not there, I'm not here messaging Aaron at 6:30 before the team who's waiting for McTominay to pop up. I don't want that anymore. I don't want that anymore. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm
real
past
talk,
it
man.
now. If you want to be where you are in terms of finishing 3rd and then people call it progress and you want to be competing for the Champions League or competing for the Premier League, which is what Ten Hag's here to do, I'm sorry, you need a proper squad. You need depth. And that's what Liverpool are doing with their midfield right now. And if we want to have a serious season next year, we can't just say Mount's the cherry on the bakewell. We need the actual bakewell. And Amrabat is more that, man.
Yeah,
Get both.
100%.
Get both.
100%.
Yeah, I've said all along that we
We're not
can't. I
having
don't want to turn on my
McTominay in
TV next season.
2024. I'm
If we
telling you.
get both, that adds the balance, and then they
Yeah.
become greater than the sum of the two parts, innit? Because
Yeah.
of what one gives and what the other doesn't give. Then all of a sudden, you put them together, the combination of the two of them becomes something that changes the dynamic of our midfield. But Mount on his own doesn't do that.
Nah. Exactly. So, but whether the club are going to do that or not, for me, it's a no-brainer. If we have the money of 30 million to spend on a 27-year-old in his prime, you go and do that. Like, there's more reasons to do it than not to do it. If I was in the boardroom with United, I'd be like, okay, he's 30 million, he's 27, he's played on a 10 hard before. Tell me why you won't go and do it. They could not give me more reasons to not doing it than doing it. And for me, that's why it's a deal to be done. We're not talking about 100 million Harry Kanes where we know we ain't gonna spend that bread on him. We're talking about a 30 million Amrabat guys that helps our midfield. And he wants to come as well. I actually got told today, funny enough, I actually got a message today because one of my guys knows something in with him. And what did he say? Oh, I'm just getting up on WhatsApp now. Basically, he would be happy to come, worked under Ten Hag, but he loves Barca.
Who's that?
Amrabat. That's what I got told.
Oh yeah, them Moroccan guys love a Barcelona.
Well, everyone loves Barcelona, man. Fuck them guys, man. You know, who cares? Everyone loves Barca, man, but they can do one though. Them man are broke.
You see what I mean? If Barca not involved, we got to run.
Them man are broke, blood. You know what I mean? Man are saying we ain't got money, yeah, and I know we got a reserve of 300 M's, blood. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And that's our reserve. You know, like that. Them man are real, bro. You know, like that. So them man MC
we should have a run.
How do they keep signing players, bro? I swear they just signed Inigo Martinez today. They announced them. How did they sign these?
And Vitor Roque or something.
Vitor, that guy Brazilian. How did they keep signing?
Yeah,
these
Vitor Roque, he's coming next year, but they've wanted him for he's been like going there for a minute.
All right, what about that Martinez guy then? Inigo. I know he signed in January already.
Which one is he? Not Bilbao. Is he Bilbao or Sociedad?
Yeah, Bilbao. Yeah.
Bilbao. To be fair,
because signing them is one thing, but they've got to register them. How do they keep registering these guys if they're broke?
And I swear I haven't heard them sell anyone yet.
They got no assets. They got no assets
because
really apart
Busquets
from
is
Frankie,
leaving.
Innit? Busquets is going to Miami, isn't he? He's going to Miami.
Busquets is leaving on a free.
Oh, my guy's saying Martinez is on a free down there below.
But that's fine. But you still got to register them, and that you've got to have a certain budget.
Yeah, but maybe they're getting rid of Busquets' wages and maybe a few other men. Maybe they're getting rid of man for free and the wages thing. Maybe it's that.
Or they potentially know that they're making a big sale coming up. You know what I mean? They might plan for that.
Yeah, but fam, the young don't want to leave, bro.
Nah, no. That's who I take. You know what? That is the person I'll take instantly. Like, it's not coming, but that's why I don't talk about it. What's the point? Because
he don't seem like he wanted, bro. We even forgot, bro. Gundogan's there as well.
Yeah, Gundo went there in a free.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, man.
That's what I mean, bro. So I don't know. Big up Complex with the super chat. If we get Amrabat, I'll play him the Casa Mount in A, which sounds fine to me. Rashford on the left, not Bruno on the right. I'm not having though.
Nah, nor am I.
You know, I ain't having that, bro. That guy is so one-dimensional anyway. Then you're gonna stick him on the right-hand side. Like that doesn't make sense. Like to me, no thanks.
Bruno on the right-hand side running like he's run 70 minutes already.
Bruv, play him in the middle, or don't play him in it. Like that's my thing. That's it. Play him in the middle or don't play him because
you need to allow Bruno to be in the middle to take risks, and otherwise, if it don't come off, cool. But the next time it might. But if he's on the right, you're limiting his options of where he can pass the ball. Which
100%. You can just place it down the line, really, or just
Yeah.
cross it, bro. I swear we played him on the right when we played Liverpool or the left, and we got battered.
Yeah.
We got smoked. I don't think we should be doing that again.
What are you, man, saying though? Anthony or Sancho on the right? Because Sancho was doing the right towards the end of the season.
Sancho, man. Sancho on the right was catching bodies, bro, towards the end of the season.
I like Sancho on the right, you man. I can't lie.
Bruv, listen.
That's how we all started liking him, innit?
Sancho,
at Dortmund.
Blood, we thought he was coming to play on the right. I don't know. I don't know how all this shit started. I'm sure Oli signed him to play on the right-hand side. I'm sure he did.
That's my only issue. If we didn't have Anthony on the right, because he's Ten Hag's guy, and he's left, Sancho can't take his spot because Ten Hag will be like, damn, like that's my 100 million signing, and I'm not even playing.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Sancho could score a hat trick probably 2 games in a row, but he'll still try and want to maybe just find Anthony.
Well, you reckon that Anthony thing snookered him now?
Do you know what? He's got a big year ahead of him, because I feel like at Ajax, you don't really have the pressure in terms of the Europe pressure. You have the pressure in Holland to win the league, but in terms of the squad depth as well, you don't really have the competition for Anthony. When you're at Man United, it's like Sancho already. People are saying this Sancho's last season to shine, otherwise he's going. With Anthony, it's a second season syndrome. There's no more excuses kind of now. You've had a year in. If you don't take off this year or show some form of good progress, we're talking an attacking output, then I think he could be disposable. Not in terms of we sell him straight away, but I'm on about Ten Hag. If you're not starting him regularly, no one's going to moan, because we want the best for the football team, and Ten Hag needs to make sure that he's willing this season to put his pride aside for the best of the team. If someone's playing well and someone's doing better, but it's over Ten Hag signing, cool. We don't care, because at the end of the day, if your team's winning games, Ten Hag, no one's going to talk about you benching you signing. Everyone's going to say that this guy's playing well because you're winning games. So I don't want to see Anthony, playing badly 5-6 games in a row, but still starting. If you've got an Ahmad coming in potentially who might stay, and you've got a Sancho who's ready to play on the right. So yeah, there's so many things this year that I'm like watching closely. It's not like when we're on Red Talk over this year, I don't even feel like we're just going to be talking about the games. There's going to be so much in terms of like Ten Hag subs, the way he's setting up the team, the way you Rants even mentioned, like we went to Anfield, but he's never played Bruno on the left, but we played Bruno on the left for that game. Like there's so much things we need to see him do, and we're going to look at, like, it's a big year for us, It's actually mad. Because a lot of people towards the end of the season, I started seeing tweets and that, like, people getting on Ten Hag. You lot might have seen it on the timeline. And I'm back with Ten Hag, but I started seeing people saying like, oh, Ten Hag did, like, and I'm thinking, you know what, next year, they've already got their head like planted in, like, I'm questioning what Ten Hag's doing. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Boy, I don't know.
Let's wait and see anyway, man. First preseason game, like what, in a week or something?
A week today.
Next Wednesday.
A week today.
Yeah, a week today. We got I think it's Leeds United.
Oh yeah, we're playing them in Norway.
Like 4 o'clock or something, 4 or 5 o'clock or some shit.
And then the next game's a week later, but I think that's in the US.
That's Arsenal, the first game.
Oh yeah, that's it. In that last week, they might rotate in the half 45-minute thing and that.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah. It's always that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always that, bro. Man saying United have made an offer for Fenerbahce goalkeeper as potential backup. So that means De Gea definitely gone then.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Because if we're looking to sign 2 goalkeepers, then De Gea definitely gone, and that means he's trying to. I'm guessing this goalkeeper can play with his feet, or else he wouldn't be trying to sign this keeper, bro. Doesn't make sense.
Do you know what the funny thing for me? Yeah, is I saw a tweet today, and someone was like, "Big Man United are starting next week with Tom Heaton as their number 1 at the moment." I was like,
"Wow, didn't it?"
I was like, "Yeah." Like, when you think about it, like, raw, Big Man United,
But bro, Tom Heaton has vibes, you don't even care, bro. Tom Heaton has vibes.
Tom Heaton,
He's just
the whole
happy
thing
to
is
be
crazy. I don't know nothing about that goalkeeper, bro. Nothing about him. What I know is if this.
I know Hadj watches the Turkey thing. So
if he's coming in second, if he's coming in as third choice or something, no one cares, innit? You know them ones there, like Scott Carson's third choice. That you don't play, bruv. You know them ones there, like man's just there, bruv. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Like that. All I care about is my number 1 goalkeeper, bro. I don't know why people care about number 2s and number 3s. Them motherfuckers ain't gonna play. Like that, like, bruv. This is what it is. They're not.
I need that Anana. I want that Anana deal done, man. I just think that. I
think it gets done very soon, bro. I think it gets done very soon, and that's all that matters. When that gets done, that's a statement of intent. Yeah.
Do you know what it is? And the maddest thing is as well. Yeah, when you look at top clubs, and like Real Madrid, a lot of top clubs, they always have keepers for a long duration of time. Look at De Gea at us, for example. De Gea's been there 12 years. You look at Courtois, a long time. You look at, like, just the various keepers, Neuer at Bayern, for example. When big teams go and change their keeper, that's like a big change. People don't even realize it. Like, strikers come and go, midfielders come and go, but changing your keeper that is normally there at least 6 years minimum is a change of everything. And for me, the football we're going to see with Onana there, the confidence in the back 4, punching the ball into midfield, maintaining the higher line, trying to do what City kind of do in terms of pen teams back in the final in their half of the pitch. Like if we lose the ball, we want Onana picking up halfway up the pitch and just saying, right, Martinez, here you go. We're on the halfway line already. Like a keeper can change so much. And we saw it with Alisson at Liverpool. Like we said, Edison at City. Like it's a big signing because big teams don't normally change their keeper that often. They stay like if Onana comes in, he's here in 2028. Like I know that. Unless something mad happens, like you sign a keeper for a real long-term purpose, and that's why I think I'm really excited about it. Like the Mount thing, obviously, people have their hearsays, some agree, some don't like it, but I feel like if Onana comes, all three of us, the Man United fans, are like, this is a big, like this is a change. This is a change.
Yeah, 100%. I said Onana's a bit sus when it comes to saving. Brother, listen, I'll be real, yeah. Every single goalkeeper in football, yeah, has a mistake in them. It doesn't matter. You know, like that. It just is what it is. Every player's got a mistake in them. It just so happens when goalkeepers make mistakes, yeah, it usually leads to a goal, innit? That's how it is. But, bro, when man saying he's a bit sus when it comes to saving, bro, he's an elite goalkeeper. And in the modern game, you know what I mean? All the extra stuff that he does come with, bro, listen, like, even if he drops a few clangers, yeah, bro, he's got a long way to go to be David De Gea. You know, like that. Because David De Gea is making a mistake a game, blood.
Mistake or
fact,
two.
that guy who wrote that, it's like, what? Would you rather see Onana or De Gea go next season? There you go.
This is it.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
And certain men will tell you with a straight face that they want to see De Gea. With a straight face.
They've been drinking some fake Magnums then.
With a straight face. When you start mentioning the mistakes, they go, "Oh yeah, but remember the Arsenal game in 20, bruv."
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's the thing they always come up with.
That's true though. It's true. They need to put that aside now. Like facts. That needs to go. That's
what I'm saying.
That performance against Seville, bro, I will never, ever forget that. Never.
No,
that was. Right.
And this from Ali is spot on, bro. You see, as a goalkeeper, yeah, the most important thing as a goalkeeper is not your shot stopping, it's your positioning, bro.
Facts.
Because if you've got good position as a goalkeeper, more times you don't even have to make saves.
Yeah.
You know, like that. More times goalkeepers are making saves because the positioning ain't good. You weren't far enough off your line and that. You're not reacting to the ball coming over the top. You're not reacting to the cross and cutting it out. So instead now you have to make the save from the header, but you should have cut the cross out in the first place. You know, like that. It's all these things. Like when you look at David De Gea, yeah, this guy's positioning has been suspect for a hot minute. The reason why he's having to make all of these mad saves where he's saving with his feet and all these things because he's out of position in the first place. You know, like that.
And don't even forget, Rants, adding on to that, when De Gea comes out with his kicking or his passing, the amount of teams that get the ball back from his kicking and then have a shot on goal, that's another thing.
Bruv, I just seen a clip a few days ago of a City game that we played like years ago. Leroy Sané was still there. De Gea kicked it out, straight into flipping Sané's feet. He plays it into Gundogan. Gundogan spins away from, was it Smalling or Jones, and scores. Bruv, he played it right into his feet. And this is the goalkeeper you want to keep. You want to keep at the club. Come on,
bruv, that guy starts more attacks than anyone else on our team, and for the other side at that.
It's
you know what I'm saying? That's what De Gea is, bro. Like literally, he's a liability, bro. He either kicks it out into the touch for a throw-in, or he gives it to the other team. He very seldom finds a red shirt, bruv. So it's one of them ones where I'm glad that we haven't given him the contract. I don't care how bad it looks or what he was promised and that, bro. Listen, they say a promise is a comfort to a fool, blood. You know what I mean? We didn't sign the contract, bro. It's true, blood. Don't matter what you were promised, cuz you know, like that. At the end of the day, my man didn't sign the thing, you know, like that. And this is all that matters. So David De Gea, it's been emotional, but you need to move on, blood.
And if I see, and you know, also, if I see him now stay, I know he's had his wedding, he's on a little break. If he comes back and then signs and stays, that says to me everything about Man United, the club as well, because this is the easiest way for us to just say, right, De Gea, we're parting ways, and Nana, you're coming in. There's no reason for him to be around. So if we kept him, I don't even know what I'd come on here on the show and say. I'd just be looking at you, man, just like, yo. Like, do you know what I mean? There's no reason for him to politely be around anymore. We're putting everything in place. We want a Nana. We want a number one. De Gea is 31. He can go to Spain or Italy or Turkey and he can still play at a high level, but not at Man United. It's just the way it goes. It's like Rants, you like your boxing, yeah, and it's like your favorite boxers, yeah. When they get to like 35, like I like Hopkins. You remember Bernard Hopkins?
Of course, B Hop
Bro,
and Roy Jones. Them man
bro.
both stayed too long and got
exactly,
smoked.
bro. When Bernard Hopkins was losing to like Kawasaki and like towards the end of careers and all that, I was like, oh, it's not retire at the top, but they fight for the pay. They want to keep going, but deep down, you know they're not the fighter they want.
You know they're finished, 100.
Yeah, and that's
100.
the game. Like you want to play for Man United, the biggest, but bro, you can't fight for world titles no more. You can't.
Yeah, you can't, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, you can keep getting knocked out for a few quid, yeah, but bro, that's not how you want to go out.
That's how I think of it. It's a boxer now. That's it.
It's true. Yeah. He's punch drunk, blood, and he stayed for too long. That's exactly what David De Gea is doing right now, bro. Like just getting flattened, innit? And that's he just needs to call it a day, bruv. Big up Jerome for the super chat. I don't like that Sangare. I've told man already. I don't like him.
Oh, from PSV? Nah.
I don't like him, bro. Man look like some reborn Essien, blood. He looks terrible, bro. Some uncle, blood. You know, like that, bro. Nah, bro. I don't need that guy anywhere near my club still.
Yeah, I don't want him. Nah. Amrabat's the guy. That's it. We said it already. 30 million, 27 years of age. Just get it done.
Yeah, we just need to do that. Do you know what I mean? He's the guy that it seems that we're talking to. Just get that done. If you get him a Mount done, the combination of the two of them, it becomes a lot more acceptable. It becomes a lot easier to digest. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that. I got a question for you, man. And I asked it on Saeed's show earlier, and it was very interesting, yeah. If we get a Nana and Højlund, yeah, and a Mount's already here, and they're the only signings we have that come in, where do you think we finish? That's my first question.
Outside the top 4.
Okay, and if we got Højlund and Onana, the only next 2 that come in, where do you think we finish in the league?
Ooh, top 4 is gonna be a myth. I can't lie.
Okay, so if
we got top 4 with this current squad, yeah. And let's be honest, we finished 3rd, but we scraped it, fam.
Also, Liverpool and Chelsea had
Liverpool were charging towards the end, blood.
Facts.
Okay, so if we get Onana and Harry Kane, where do we finish?
Ooh.
Yeah, I knew you man would wake up.
You know what I want to say. I'm not going to say it, but you know what I'm going to say.
No, say it. This is what I'm asking. Comment.
Just Onana and Harry Kane. There's no Amrabat in this, blood.
No. So it's Mount and Onana and Kane. What are you, man, saying?
Mount, Onana, and Kane.
Yep. I knew it was your eyes. I knew you man would wake up. That's why I did it.
All right, if we get Harry Kane, then I don't know. Then I think we finish.
Because on Saeed's show, yeah, someone was saying 4th, someone was saying challenge, like it was.
Nah, we're not challenging, bro. If we get Harry Kane,
if Harry Kane comes in, yeah. What do you say? Onana and Harry Kane? No,
Onana.
Mount.
I still think we need another midfielder.
Onana and Kane. So just
I don't think one midfielder is enough, bro. It doesn't matter who the striker is. If we don't get a second midfielder, I don't see us finishing in the top 4.
So even if we got Kane and Onana, you're not saying no top 4.
No, we need Amrabat as well. We need another midfielder, bro. Like that Mount alone doesn't change our midfield.
Okay, what are you saying, Aaron, on that then? So Onana and Kane, Matt Rants said no top 4. Sabani Saeed said challenge in the comments. Some said top 3rd, 2nd.
Onana and Kane, I will say 2nd.
Okay, so that's a progress.
I think we need another midfielder, bro. I think that our midfield's too light, man.
And I agree with that, but bro, Kane coming to the club changes everything in terms of goals.
I'm glad I asked this now because it's a mad one. It's hard. Do you know what I mean? I said I think 3rd at best, but I even think that would be a push. I do think that could be a little bit of a push. But I think 3rd. I don't think we'd struggle to get top 4 just because of Kane's goals and what Onana does.
But we need to. But who's gonna shuttle the ball into his direction for him to score goals? This is my problem. I feel like you need to create chances to score goals, and we don't create enough chances, like proper chances, not them Bruno chances that man.
So you're saying, so what if Rant? Say we got Onana, Kane, and Amrabat. Would you say we could challenge for the title? Do you think? Do you think that one signing? Do you think that one signing for extra midfield?
Not challenge for the title. I think we have to. If we get them two and Harry Kane, then we can't say less than a title
Yeah.
challenge because you got
Nah,
Kane,
I'd
bro.
agree. I'd hear that.
Like
I'd
if
hear
you've got Kane and then you've got them two midfielders plus the new goalie, we have to challenge. If we don't challenge,
that's why I took Amrabat out because I thought if I'm realistic, and
I think Amrabat's
then
the difference. I believe that another midfielder, because we've seen it when Cass gets suspended, our midfields are shambles. If you take Cass out of that midfield right now, and then imagine you got a midfield of Ericsson, Mount, Bruno. What the fuck?
Or McTominay.
Bruno, Bryce.
You know what?
Crazy.
Now you say it like that, that is actually scary because how do we not know that Casemiro is not going to get a red card or anything mad anyway?
Bro, he's definitely getting at least 2 reds this season, bro.
Yeah, facts. And on top of that, we know Ten Hag doesn't really like changing the football. He's going to play Casemiro Wednesday, Saturday. So. Yeah, I'm about Ten Hag. If you're watching this, man, like
we need to do it. We need to do it.
Need to do it, bro.
Hey, Ten Hag, do you know what it does? It saves yourself as well, bro. It saves yourself.
100.
It does.
You lot, make sure you get them lights up, bro. I need at least 800, bro. We got like 1600 in here. You man are bluffing.
How many likes you on now?
Like 680, bro. You
guys,
get
man, if you're watching on the live chat, if you're on the live chat on your phone or whatever, hit the little cross. Then it comes up with 2 thumbs up. Just hit the thumbs up, man. It costs nothing. It's free. That's what we always say on my channel, never a foul, man. Literally cross off the live chat, like, and then come straight back to the live chat because you man might not see the thumbs up, man. Just support the channel, man. 100%.
This is it. Big up, people. Super chat for Aaron. And big up the new member as well, bro. Big up the new member. Aaron, super chat.
Question for Aaron. What are your thoughts on... I know you like Dutch football. We should pick him up, but I'm going to be honest, bro. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that
is. I'm going to be completely honest, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know who that is, bro.
Man said he's up next and that. If he is up next, then we'll be hearing his name a lot this coming season. You know, like
there you go.
Imagine, but I don't know, bro. Yeah, I mean, it could end up definitely not like that, bro. You never know, bro. He might be running a drug ring or something like that. You know them ones. Bro, we just never know.
Man said working with Quincy Promise.
Bro, we don't know, bruv. You know, bruv, listen, you know them out of these Dutch youths, so you think, guys, the next one up, like El Yero Elia and that, bruv. And we're like, yeah, he's gonna be a bad man.
You're taking it back.
And we thought, yeah, he's gonna be a bad man, and then, bruv, you just find out them man there just on the block, fam. You know them man's there, like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, he was on the same thing as flipping. What's my man's name? Promise, bro. Quincy, he was on the same thing.
That's why I said he's on the road with Promise, man.
Bro, these road youths, that's what I'm saying. You just don't know, innit? Like, you don't really know. Man say next up, and then, boy, I don't know. The man shot in and that. You know what I mean? Man get hit on a Rico case on that.
That's it. I don't know. Quincy he got convicted, by the way. I seen that. I seen the post in that.
Shit.
But he got convicted for the knife thing. He didn't even got convicted for the other thing, bro. The other thing's still pending.
Oh, like that.
Yeah, bruv.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
crazy,
man. The sugar case is still pending.
I'll be after the show. I'll have a read up after the show still.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy. Man said if we sign Kane, it will change the dynamic of our attack. No more inverted wingers, otherwise we waste Kane. I don't know. I don't think it will. I wouldn't say it would change it, but it will diversify. It will diversify our attack. I wouldn't say
inverted wingers are still run because he would just have Kane dropping in and playing the through balls through to the inverted wingers. When Rashford and Anthony and that are making them run. We saw when Martial was fit, of course, man, we saw that he would drop in and then Rashford and Anthony were making them run through, man. Like that's what he would do.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know, man. I think it's very interesting, but I think the key to this window is the second midfielder. I think I think obviously the goalkeeper is the goalkeeper's happening. We know that's happening. I believe that this season hinges on a second midfield signing for me. If we get a second midfield signing, I'm confident of kicking on from what we did last season. If we don't get a second midfield signing and it's just Mount in, I'm worried because the drop off when Cass isn't available is massive, bro.
Yeah, I echo that. I don't. If any Man United fan is not agreeing with that in terms of if Mount is the only midfield signing, they're not worried. Boy,
especially with the rumors that man's gonna allow Fred to leave, and if Fred leaves, we need to bring someone else in, bro.
Yeah, it's true.
But, because Sabitzer, we haven't heard if Sabitzer's coming back. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, him and Waycourt got back. Yeah,
well, there you go. So if Sabitzer's gone, and Fred leaves, and only one in, come on, bro, that can't work. We need another one.
And do you know what? It would just look silly because you're watching your rivals 30 miles down the road get 3 midfielders in, and they finish 10th. That intent it doesn't match up in it. It doesn't match up. It's simple. You can't watch Liverpool get 3 good midfielders as well. Not like they're dead. Like, they're good in their own way, and we just bring in Mason Mount. Like, and we're the ones with Champions League football, not them.
Facts. Like that. So yeah, we need to show some proactiveness, bruv, and go and get someone. Like that. We need to do that. You lot smash up the like button. We're on 750. We need at least 50 more people. Man said Rants, and it's not Amra, but it has to be Frankie de Jong or a Frankie de Jong type player, or Frankie himself. Bro, I don't really know, bro. I know we definitely they would say, yeah, we need a ball carrier, but then they would say, oh, Mason can carry the ball, innit? Like, we need someone that can control the tempo. That's who we need. We need someone that can put their foot on, on the ball. And
Casemiro, no disrespect to Casemiro. I love Casemiro, but he's not even a dictator guy. That's not his role. When you look at Real Madrid, he excelled in the breaking up the play and getting on the end of things.
Yeah, he's an enforcer, bro. He breaks up the play, and then he gets on the end of stuff.
Modric and Kroos are always the guys who were getting the ball. Like, they were the Michael Carricks. You know what I mean?
100%. And Modric even said it. He said it. Like, he goes, boy, at times, him and Tony are dropping deeper. Casemiro's bombing forward. Like, the biggest myth in football is that Cass is actually a DM, bro. He's a box-to-box midfielder, bro. Like, he actually is, bro. He does everything.
Yeah,
does everything. And if you can have someone that can put their foot on the ball, that can play but behind him and give him the license to drift into attacking areas, he's a real life goal threat, blood. Like, real life, like in the air and shooting, bro. Like, both feet. He's a real goal threat. You know what I mean? So
100%, man.
So I think that we need to do that. Man saying that Tottenham have offered Harry Kane a bigger contract and that, bruv, he's not signing that, bruv. Like that. Like, if he signs that now, he's finished in life. Like that. So I don't think he signs. I don't think he signs that. People.
Wouldn't even surprise me if he does.
Bruv, if he did, he would kind of prove to me what I already think about him, and that bro, he's just not on anything, bro. Like, he's just happy to be here, and that's all right. Like that. That's all right. But bro, like, you know what I mean? You can't be elite yet if you don't really want to at least test yourself.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Either make the move now or just stay and bop at the end of the season. Don't even get to the end of the window and then sign for 300 grand for the sake of just. That's silly. That's just nah. No,
100%. Like, bro, if you're a top player, you want to test yourself around with top players. You want to almost see how good you are. You want to come out of that comfort zone. Like,
I'll be real with you as well. How we signed Van Persie, I think when he was 29, 30, like Kane's 30 in August next month. By the time he's 31 next year, like at 32, no one's really wanting to touch you like that. This is the time. Like, I'm not gonna lie. If Man United was signing that 32-year-old Harry Kane, like I'm not feeling that. That's not what it's like now or within the next 12 months. That's it for Kane with the top moves. You don't want to be doing that.
No, facts. Man said the United players report for preseason tomorrow. I don't know. Are they not back already?
I think it is tomorrow. Yeah.
Right, that's late, innit?
Yeah, no, it's tomorrow. No, you're right. No, do you know it's Thursday tomorrow? Yeah, he's right. Yeah, he is. Because I saw when Mount was gonna sign, and it was like Mount signed, and then he would join up with the players tomorrow on Thursday, which is tomorrow.
Oh shit.
Yeah, back in. So we're gonna see all them new kit drops and the pictures and that. They're gonna gas us up now.
Yeah, Bruno already posted that picture in it on his story and that.
Has he? Oh, what, him and Mount?
Yeah, he posted a picture when 2 seasons ago when they came to Old Trafford and he was holding Mount's shirt. They were about to fight.
And that, innit?
Yeah, and then he posted that picture and said, "What took you so long to sign?" or something like that.
Yeah, mad thing.
Yeah,
that's mad.
Soon, give it 2 months, they're gonna be moaning at the picture. Why didn't you pass?
I swear down.
100%. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen.
I can see it.
The novelty about to wear off real quickly. Like that. You know what I'm saying? One overhit pass later, bruv. That man was seeing why Rashford was making them faces, blood. Like that.
Oh, man. Come on, man. Do you know what I really want Mount to come in and do? I want him to do so well because I just feel like there's going to be so many United fans everywhere that are just going to have to say, do you know what? Cool, I got it wrong. Like, that's and that, to be fair, obviously, I'm going to say if I had to ask myself, like, am I in the Mount corner or not? I'm more in the Mount corner than not. But even the Mount fans that are watching right now that are not really wanting to, like, be on the Mount side, if he does do well, there's nothing wrong with being a Man United fan and saying, do you know what? I got it wrong. Mount is doing
Bruv,
wrong.
listen, we all want this guy to do well. We
Yeah.
just don't see it happening the way other people see it happening. But bro, I want him to do well because if he does well, that means the team does well.
Yeah.
Facts.
No,
And if he, okay, what? So if he does bad, do you think the team does bad? Do you think we're rallying him that much?
Well, that's the point of a marquee, no?
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, it's a marquee. It's the marquee signing. It is. I want him. Yeah.
So if he doesn't play well, then that hinges on us for the simple fact that he's going to be starting games. So if he's starting and he's not playing well, then
he's definitely starting. But that number 7 as well, like he's a.
Well, there you go. So
like,
if he's starting and he's not playing well, then bro, that can only affect the team in a negative way. Do you know what I mean? So we have to want him to do well, bro. We have to.
Yeah, I was more asking in terms of because like obviously if he doesn't play well, of course it's not good for the team. But because we've already had a season without him under Ten Hag, I'm like, will it impact us that much? Do you know what I mean? Whereas I think if he comes in and does well, I think it has a much bigger upturn than what it would if he weren't great. Because we'll be like, do you know what? Let's throw Eriksen in there for a couple games or something and just see how it goes. But if he does come in and do well, I think the upside to it could be big for us, man. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was done with Eriksen, man. No joke.
Yeah, hey, bro, listen, it's anyone but Eriksen at this point. You know, like that.
It was nice. It was nice for one season, but
the fact that Eriksen's
being used now. Eriksen hopefully will be used this season for what he was meant to be used in, which was a squad
last
player.
season. Yeah.
No, 100%. When we look at that, bro, the fact that Eriksen's not going to be starting next week is amazing. I mean, it's amazing. Because now you're trying to see Christian Eriksen start, he's finished. So it's one of them things where that's the one positive I could take from it. No more having to deal with flipping Eriksen, you know, like that. So yeah, man. Yeah. We'll just have to see, man, what this Mount does. But the summer hinges on another midfield signing for me. I think the striker and the goalkeeper thing, I think we're pretty sure who those are gonna be. But we need another midfielder as well. If we get that, then I'm confident of a good season. If not, I'm skeptical.
Man's gonna go and watch Tyreek bust it up in the Villa now, man.
Brad, he's been moving mad.
He was moving like Pep yesterday, fam. Telling the man them to go do
was moving like Pirlo.
Man come back and was like, "Did you score?" He's like, "Go and score another one then." Go on.
Man was conducting the orchestra yesterday, bro. He was a villain. He was moving like Kermit with the hood up, bro. He was crazy. You know that was there. Now,
listen, man, we're all listening as well. Like no one.
You know what the wickedest bit is gonna be. See when they do this the movie night, and they see Tyreek doing the brave.
I can't wait. Man goes. You man, right? We need to start moving like a lad's holiday. Like the switch up was crazy.
Man was moving.
He just pulled up the captain's armband and said, "Yeah, bro,
that's it, bro." Took the game by the scruff of the neck, and then you know what I mean.
Proper things. Nah, I rate it. You know what I mean?
See, I didn't know you man watched it still. I didn't know you man watched it.
The girls are moving brazy as well. You know them.
Yeah, fam.
Well, okay, wait, quickly. What is Ella bringing back the new man or not?
Nah,
100%.
She's not. Let me tell you why she's not. Yeah, because bro, toxic men always win, bruv. Tyreek, yeah, bro.
Look at the name, Aaron. Look at the name.
She's thinking about Tyreek, bro, because the toxicity, bro. The bread left her a couple times to draw next things, bro. And you see, I told you, girls like to feel things, bro. Even if you break their heart, they're attached to the feeling. Like, bro, they just need to feel something. Like, he's legit made her feel stuff. Even if it's insecurity, she's feeling it, bro. She's missing that.
It's mad. I think she's Tyreek.
Yeah, bro, she's missing it because the other brother's a robot. He don't talk, but he's a boring.
Nah, no, he's lemon and herb. I'm not having it.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? And this is the guy. Yeah, this is the guy that Ella was saying was making her head spin. I'm like, fam, this guy said 2 words. The whole.
And you know what the wickedest thing about it is? If she was to bring him back here, Ty could still take her from him anyway.
I do agree with that as well. Do you know what though? I want her to walk back in with him just so I can see Tyreek's face.
Because he'll be but Tyreek he's a demon, so he'll be like, all right, cool, and he'll just see that as a little competition. And say, yo, now I have to take your girl, bro.
And he might say
he might do a dummy though. He might do a dummy like
bro. Tyreek, if Ella comes in with that Uzi guy, Tyreek, will say it with chest in front of everyone. Yeah, I could take you anyway, bro.
100%. He'll be like, bro, that's my girl, blood. You know what I mean? He'll say, yo, say thanks for the memories and that. You know, like that. This is what it is, people. You know, like that. So yeah,
Hey,
man.
Tyreek's a villain, bro.
Yeah.
He is
I
a
need to go
real
watch
life
that,
villain.
man.
100%, man. I'm gonna watch that for sure. You lot, hey, listen, the link to Never a Foul and Aaron's channel
Big
in
up.
the title. We hit the 800. Make sure you guys hit the likes on the way out. Still got 1400 in here. Man, you got anything you want to plug before you
Yeah, I just I know Never a Foul are live after Big Six tonight. I'm on there tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Make sure you like this video. Like I said, people, it's free. If you like Love Island in the chat as well, like it. Big up Aaron. It's good to see you, bro, as always. And we'll be back next week, man. After Man United, we would have played one game by then, so it'll be sick. We'll talk.
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
we got something to talk about.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Up.
So, yo, big up everyone. Smash the like on the way out. Subscribe to the man them, and I'll catch you guys in a bit.